pointed to the mother and he said, woman, behold your son, pointing at John. And then he points at John and talks to John and said, John, behold your mother. Now, what he was trying to indicate to them is, please, I've done my part. I am gone. It is you now to take up the mantle. It is you now to take care of each other. I've been part of this great family. I've been part of you. I've run my race. I've kept my faith. I've finished my course. Now the baton, I hand it over to you to run your own race, because as far as I'm concerned, I've done my part. Woman, may you take care of that son of yours. Son, take care of your mother, because the preacher you hoped to have is no longer here. The miracle worker you hope to have is no longer here. Now that preacher can be you, mother. That preacher can be you, son. Therefore, may you take care of each other. You are the one who have remained with the mantle. You are the one who have remained with the rest. You are the ones who have remained with the mandate. I, as the Son of God, have done my part. Can you also do your part? Even as I leave you, I've ended somewhere. As we have always been told that there is somewhere where each one of us will end and the next person will take over. And Jesus was trying to emphasize that. The fourth thing that Jesus Christ talked about on the cross was that Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani. My God, why have you forsaken me? Now, the question why is not a negative question per se. It's a question that seeks to draw purpose to bring to the fore. The question why is not a question of disrespect to God. It's a question in which we're happening. In other words, we are seeking to question the purpose, because when we know the purpose, we will not live in ignorance. When we know the purpose, we will release our potential. When we know the purpose, we will run our race. Jesus equally felt neglected. And you'd imagine God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And in this picture, it is Jesus, the Son of God, who is telling his Father, my God, why have you forsaken me? In other words, we are taught in different writings that scholars have written that perhaps the meaning of such word was implying that at that particular hour, God could not just afford to see how burdened the Son was with the sin, death and evil that he had never done in life, because God and sin, they cannot meet. But apparently his Son bore our iniquities. He carried our sorrows. The punishment that was supposed to be on us fell on him. The Son was bleeding everywhere. The Son was in torment. The Son was in torture. And I mean, even me as a human father, I will not be happy. I will not even stand the strength to see my Son tortured beyond measure. And so Jesus asked the Father, my God, why have you forsaken me? It was not a forsaking. It was a time in which righteousness needed to be fulfilled. And the burden of feeling a bit detached from his Father became so enormous, such that he remembered even the happenings in the Garden of Gethsemane, where the disciples also, at the critical hour of prayer, went to sleep.
chini tukaparwa Chila musekesha nesa alatemwe chili sana chila mupezansa Katwa ikala wisengeli momo kutemwana no kwikatana Chila mupezansa Katwa ikala wisengeli momo kutemwana no kwikatana Chila mupezansa Katwa ikala wisengeli momo kutemwana no kwikatana Kutemwane kabili twikatane sana Tumemwisenge Gefya mumilimo ya watumwa baikele Gefya mumilimo ya watumwa baikele Gefya mumilimo ya watumwa baikele Tubefye umo Twikatane pefye Tubefye umo Twikatane pefye Tubefye umo Twikatane pefye Tubefye umo Twikatane pefye Tutemwane kabili twikatane sana Tumemwisenge Gefya mumilimo ya watumwa baikele Gefya mumilimo ya watumwa baikele Gefya mumilimo ya watumwa baikele Gefya mumilimo ya watumwa baikele
As we continue to reflect on the things that Jesus Christ said on the cross of Calvary, I want to echo now the third thing that he said. The third one. He said, "Woman, behold thy son, and son, behold thy mother." Now, that simply means that Jesus was trying to indicate to the mother Mary that I have actually done my part. I have finished the race. I've won the battle. Now I'm passing on the baton to you.